Hello, Libra. Welcome to Higher Source Tarot for a tarot and oracle card reading for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, we're going to kick it off today with an oracle from the Sacred Destiny. I love this card. It's just ethereal to me. You have the card of enlightenment. So perhaps the hidden truth coming out, or enlightenment of a higher level, the ascension, knowing things, your dreams are strong, but your intuition is even stronger. So I feel like you move forward in here in a way that feels untethered. You feel free and you feel like you know where you're going. So if you say, I don't right now, I'm in a place of uncertainty and darkness, things are about to shift. All right, you've got, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, very daydreamy and romantic. My word. The Lovers, the Page of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. I don't know what is going on. I'm just so taken by these cards. The Ace of Pentacles, I'm loving this. This is an amazing reading, okay? So I feel like somebody here, you manifested this. So even if you say, there's no way this is my life, well, I'm telling you, it's the cards that you've called in. These cards, you might not have known they were coming in, but they found you. So let me see if I can hold all these. It's a bit tricky, but we'll see if we can do it. You have something here, okay? Something here that's an amazing new beginning for you. And with that Ace of Cups, your heart will be full. You'll feel like you cannot get enough of it. That's what this will do for you. So with this, it's a long term though. This will have your luck changing for the better, things shifting, things changing, and really feeling like, yes, this is my life. So I'm just absolutely loving it for you. And so with this Ace of Cups is a pull. You feel the pull, the magnetism of it moving you forward. And so anything new that you start, you'll click right away. If it's a job, you'll say, I wish I would have resigned from my other one earlier, or I wish I would have been fired earlier. Now, we also have the 2 and the Ace right by each other. I didn't point this out before, but you're going to have options where money is concerned. So while we're on the topic, the Ace of Cups, though, is that kind of energy, though, where you almost want to pinch yourself. You say, is this my life? Yes, it is. So if you're in a state right now where you say it's so boring, or I wish I had this, hey, you've attracted it. All right, you didn't find the cards found you. And so I do feel like with this Ace of Cups, you're hitting a change here that's really going to offer a lot. And so in terms of love, you have someone here who's very romantic, but they're also committed. They bring excitement into your world, while they also bring stability. It's like you've got the best of it all. You have the Goddess of Truth. You've got the Archangel Raphael, who's not only the matchmaker of the tarot, but also guides and protects travelers. So if you have some kind of travel coming in, it's going to be fantastic. You have a lot of numbers in here too, 3, 7, 12, important numbers coming in. So with the Knight of Cups, Knights come in of service. And this one too, you may find that as you plan things, as you're getting ready to do something, it's almost like the right things seem to appear, that what you want is easier to attain maybe than you even realized. I feel like it'll be one of those times where it almost feels magical, effortless. You also have people who want to help you. So if you're trying to make your dream a reality, you may have a Knight of Cups who shows up and says, you know what, I'm a loan officer, let's run the numbers. Or you go to a loan officer and they say, I've been doing this for 25 years. I see some other things that we could help you with. No pressure, but I'm going to put them out there. And I feel like you'll say, that was the plan I needed. If you need to do some kind of debt consolidation, or you need to find some other kind of in terms of your budget, something else that works better for you, I feel like the door will be wide open. Now, if you're trying to start a business for yourself, I feel like it's going to be amazing with this, where you're going to find the right people. And so it's not the naysayers, the ones that say, isn't that already saturated? You know how quickly businesses open and close? I mean, there's things on Etsy all the time. People take a stab at it, and truthfully, a lot of people don't stay with things long enough. So they put out a YouTube channel and they want 100,000 subscribers in a month, and you have to keep at it. And so I feel like you have the sort of the grit and determination to keep moving forward with anything you're intending. So the Lovers changes your life. This is one of those times where you almost feel like you're in a dream, where you feel like you're floating. It is a wonderful card. There's no downside to this. In fact, it's Adam and Eve, and she looks to the heavens. Adam keeps his eyes focused on her, and she always focuses on the divine. She also has a serpent over her shoulder, but it's like she's being divinely guided and protected. So if you've had a near miss on something, whether it's you didn't run into somebody you didn't like casually, you went, oh man, they go, you just missed them. And you're like, oh, thank God, I hate them. The reality is, right? It'll be that where the divine says, no, you don't want that. I know you don't like that. Let me put you over here with your favorite person. Or there was a bad mishap. Here, let me make sure you're not involved in that. And where you might find that you have some of those near misses. And when you do, thank your archangels, whether it's Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and there's even more. But in the deck, the tarot deck, those are the only 3 that make an appearance, where you stop and thank them and say, I know you were looking out for me. Now, in terms of love, you have somebody here who will match your love. It is, talk about like 2 hearts beat as one. It will be the person where it is your person. And there's nothing sinister underneath. There's nothing where you're going to end up on interviewing with Mark later because you didn't recognize something. It's like what you see is what you get. I mean, when the cards like this show up, there's no bad undercurrent. And so I feel like you have somebody here who comes in and they sure do want forever. I mean, they want a relationship, but I feel like they want more. They are going to be smitten and they're going to be in. So with this Page of Swords energy, if you're planning something, you may find that you get caught down the rabbit hole quite easily with all the research. Here's where you're reading every review. And, I saw somebody with looked like a whiteboard full of notes and stuff, but I feel like it was metaphorical. It might be a whiteboard in your mind or brackets or something, almost like you're running a game trying to figure out what's the best way to do something. But be aware of this. Now, he's not always the greatest communicator, so it's okay if somebody doesn't communicate great to follow up gently, nicely, clarifying, because there might be somebody too who miscommunicates with something. But overall, I do get more the energy and tenor of really doing a lot of research and vetting everything carefully. He's also great in terms of detecting lie from the truth. So if something doesn't feel right, part of why he shows up is it will keep you checking because he kind of won't let it go until he's sure. Look at the size of that infinity symbol. The scale of things in the tarot is meaningful. Look at the scale of that sucker. I mean, you've got a big offer coming in. If it's money you need, I feel like you have the perfect situation and you have somebody who's a trusted advisor. I feel like you get led to something, especially if it's something with money, where you go to one branch or location and you don't like the vibe. You go, I don't trust these people. I feel like I know more than they do. And so you go to another one and you go, these are my people. These are the ones that can tell what they're doing. It's one of those times where I feel like the choices you have coming in, your ships are coming in, and it's going to be more than one. And I feel like with this, it's fun. Now, if you're moving or you're taking a new job, it may be a bit busy as you kind of juggle things, but I feel like the things that you're juggling are things you want to juggle. There's sort of a transitional phase here, and it feels exciting. Now, the Ace of Pentacles comes in, and it's new resources. So if you have to hire somebody for some reason, you're going to have new people showing up. So it won't be the same old, where you go, I'll go back to them again, even though I hate how they do my hair. I hate how they did the work on the last job. They didn't finish anything and they suck. You won't have to go back to them, okay? You have something new here and you say, this is an answered prayer. That's what it feels like. And if it's a relationship, if you've given up on love, I think you have a second chance at love. If you said, no, I've damn given up on it, I'm over it. I feel like you have somebody coming in that will get you second guessing that idea. And so with the Ace of Pentacles, if it's something too, even with the body, because Pentacles rule the body, because I keep getting this feeling of giving up on something because it wasn't for you. It was not good enough. Even with the body, if it was a gym or a program or a diet, where you finally get it right, you finally get what you need. The wheel will do just that. Get ready for excitement in your life. This is when things pick up. If they've been dull and boring and sort of this energy of just dead end after dead end, not anymore. Okay, things are shifting and you're going to find lots of new situations and people that will definitely bring in what you've been asking for. That's what it's about. It brings in variety. That's what I was going to say. Definitely brings in variety. And so with the Empress here, this can also be how people experience you, where they want to help you. They want to bend over backwards. And the people do it for the Empress, not because they're afraid of the Emperor, but they love her. And so I feel like you're going to hit people in just the right way where they want to help you. They want to see things through. And in terms of love, like I said, you've got one like no other. If you gave up on love, there's a reason. Why settle for the rest when you can have the best? Let go and let it flow. You've got no need to worry, I would agree, and peaceful resolution. So the cards are beautiful. You couldn't ask for more. Take action, they say. There's something about this. It's like a fairy tale. Take action. Dreams come true, and you've got a yes because you create your own reality. You can have, do, or be anything. I love you, Libra, and I'll be back again soon.